Okay, here's my old webasto that I've dug out of the shed. Give it a test firing. It was working when it was put away. I think we're all wired up as we're supposed to be now. So, sparks. Bit of a green light. And we're spinning. That's whether it tests itself through and starts to pump. We're not pumping yet. Oh, there we go. Not any. I'm not seeing no diesel coming through. It's only a small pump. They only spit a bit at a time. We could be here a while, especially at the speed that's pumping. Come on, diesel. Maybe we need to fast forward this bit. I think we have diesel in that side of the pump. It's pulled it up to there. Oh, we're appearing. There we go, we're getting diesel now. So the pump's a good one. And that must mean the control unit's a good one, because it's, well, doing what you'd expect. I'll just pause this, otherwise it's going to take 4 days to upload it to YouTube. Oh, we're still pumping. It did give up the time out, but we're getting some diesel down here now, so I think eventually that's going to make its way in. I wished it would come on. It's quite a bit cold stood here. It's not one of the best mornings we've had, but at least there's no ice this morning. Should point out for people, I can smell burning diesel now. I should point out for people that haven't used one of these before. You mount it under the floor, you know, it get this right, it sucks cold air in at this side, blows it down the outside of the heater, it gets hot, and it comes out this side. Whereas this one sucks air from outside your van, camper, boat, burns in there, and then the smoke comes out this one. In fact, now I can hear that burning. There we go. We have a, oh, it went out again. That's because of the, no doubt, the bubbles in the fuel. Yeah, the noise has gone, so, oh shit. Oh. Accidents happen. Okay, I've retrieved the bottle, but as you can see, the fire went out, and now I've got a kink in my tube as well. But you can hear that burning quite well. Fired up webasto. You better hit that thumbs up button and give me a like on this video. It's been of my usual quality, but there she is, with nice warm air coming out of here for a change. As you can see, pumping away, you can see the bubbles. They're not, I don't know how much noise the camera's picking up, but they're not noisy. They wouldn't keep you awake at night. Pause there. I went to look for a thermometer but can't find one, but as you can see it's now gone into boost mode because it knows it's really cold, and so to catch up with the, you know, to warm things up faster, it's turned up the power, and you can see the pump is pumping faster. Bit of condensation and steam there, so as you can tell there is heat coming out of it. So that's nice and warm. It's not hand burning hot yet, but I don't know. I've never stuck my hand in it before. It used to be mounted in the van, so there's heat coming out the exhaust and heat coming out of here. Oh, that's better. That's nice. Yeah, I'm going to miss this when it's gone. It's been one of the best little toys that I've had. So, I don't know how much power they take from your battery. I don't know how much diesel they burn in an hour. But I'll stick this on eBay. I've got the full wiring diagrams for this model, which aren't an exact match. You have to join these two wires, which are not shown in any of the manuals, so I don't know why this model has them. The heater matches, the wiring harness is different, but you can plug everything into the connector inside. All you've got to do is keep these two together. I think it was so you could have a remote on and off. You can set your temperature with this knob, and then it's just power, 12 volts to the red and ground on the brown one. So that's all you need. Everything else just plugs in. I think that's a diagnostic connector of some kind. And as I said, you need this on. If you don't have this on, it shuts down. So there she goes. It's getting hotter still, that. Yeah. No, that'll do somebody fine, that. Caravan, camper, boat. I know, greenhouse. God knows. But I want a water-based one, so I can warm the engine on them 3 days a year when we need it. But when it's not warming the engine, I'm going to put a couple of diverter valves on it and run the heat to the back, so I can warm the front and the back, whereas with this I can only do the front. So I thought I need a project, so I'm selling this one, buying a water one. But if you've got a caravan, camper, boat, this is ideal for you, and as you can see it's fully working. I'm going to stick it on eBay. I'm sticking it on as spares or repair because of the condition. It's not in new condition, or what I'd call really used condition, but I've had issues in past where I've sold electricals and the people that are buying them haven't wired them up right. Then they blow them up. Then they put a complaint into eBay that the unit wasn't working when it was sent. So if I've got something second hand and it's electrical, it always goes on as spares or repair. If I can show it working before I put it on eBay, I make a video, I show it working, you can see that I'm not selling you a duff. It's just I don't trust half the buyers that are out there. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is pull the pump out and let it run out of diesel. You can see what it does then. No doubt it's going to blow a lot of smoke, and then it'll go into a fault condition, and that shows the controller does all the testing and everything that it's supposed to do. So yeah. charge thousands for these things. I mean, they're good, but they're not that good. They're not that good that you need to be spending £1,000 or £1,500 for some of them. At the end of the day, it's an heating element, some diesel and a fan. Why does it have to cost £1,500? You know, the research and development were done on these things in 1960s. That's paid for itself time and time and time again now. So, you know, I know these go on eBay for about 300 quid. The one I'm wanting to buy is about 300 quid, so for me I'm kind of doing a swap. I'm not putting a reserve on it. I'm not ending the auction early. It just goes on, it gets auctioned, whatever it goes for, that's what I'm going to take. Oh, there we are, it just ran out of diesel and blew up a smoke. And in a minute I think it will detect that and it will shut the pump off. There it goes. It's detected a flame out and shut itself down. And if I'm right in thinking I read the manuals and this before, it should now spin back up. It might even attempt to restrike it. So we may see the pump come back on in a couple of seconds. Still plenty of heat coming out of there. And there's still plenty coming out the exhaust. Just see the smoke, I believe. Yeah. There goes the pump. It's going to attempt to start back up. So, as you can see, it does everything it's supposed to do. So it's on a spares or repair, but it is working. It has got a fault. There's a little hole there in the outer casing. So a bit of hair gets out of there. You stick a plaster over it. Punch a patch from a bicycle kit or whatever, I don't think it matters, piece of duct tape. As you can see, it's working fine. So there's not much more I can say. Just strap it up with a few straps around the middle. Don't strap it round these pieces here at the end. If you strap it round these, you'll pull them sideways and it'll catch on the fan, and then you'll burn out the motor on the fan. People do that, and well, then they'll probably tell eBay that's how it was when it came. So, yeah, what more can I say? It works. Get your bids in.